When you're building a culture of belonging, every word counts. That's why Textio brings the world's most advanced language insights into your hiring and employer brand content. Our industry-leading approach to artificial intelligence and machine learning provides the tools needed to find more diverse candidates. In short, Textio builds more equitable workspaces, guiding businesses and writing more inclusive job posts. And we're building on that success by bringing even more products to the market for all people who share our belief that language matters. Words have power, and at Textio, we harness that power to increase the access and availability of value-driven work for everyone.
What's going on, Living Corporate? It's Tristan, and I want to thank you for tapping back in with me as I provide some tips and advice for professionals. Today, let's talk about 3 mistakes you might be making when asking for a raise. Talking about money makes many of us uncomfortable. This discomfort leads to Black and brown professionals being underpaid across the board. While I completely acknowledge that racism and sexism are the major factors in this discrepancy, it can also be exacerbated by the way we ask for more money, if we do it at all. So, let's discuss the most common mistakes I see employees make when asking for a raise. First is waiting until your performance review to discuss your raise. I know this seems like it might be the best time to talk about your salary, but unfortunately, that's not the case, and here's why. During the annual performance review cycle, your boss had to go through and give out raises based on those reviews. Those raises are typically run through their boss and approved by HR. So your boss is coming into the conversation with a set amount in mind that more than likely cannot be changed at that point. Timing is key, and I suggest you start the conversation early on, at least 90 days before your review cycle. Next is making the process personal. While many of us wish we could just get a raise because we feel we deserve one or need one, unfortunately it doesn't work that way. Employers see hiring and retaining you as a business transaction. They have a need and they are willing to pay for talent to fill the gap. That transaction has nothing to do with your rent, student loans, or any other personal matters. To get more pay at work, you have to do more or create better results. A raise means the company is investing more into you, so you need to make your boss feel confident in doing that by showing them what their return on their investment would be. Take the time to build better rapport with your boss. Identify how what you do contributes to the bottom line, and gather proof to back you up, so you're prepared when you meet to discuss your salary. Last, and possibly the biggest mistake you can make, is not asking at all. We've often been taught just to be grateful and that if we keep our heads down and get the work done, the money will come. I'm sorry to burst that bubble, but that's not how it works. If you don't negotiate your salary at the beginning of your career, you could be leaving upwards of $1 million on the table over your lifetime. While I know it can be nerve-wracking, think of it this way. 66% of workers don't ask for a raise, but of those who do, almost 70% receive higher pay. When it comes to your career, you have to fight for the compensation that aligns with your skill set, expertise, and the contribution you're making, or no one else will. This tip is brought to you by Tristan of Layfield Resume Consulting. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Layfield Resume, or connect with me, Tristan Layfield, on LinkedIn.
Living Corporate is brought to you by Doximity. Doximity helps over 2 million medical professionals. We are the largest medical network that includes over 80% of physicians and over 50% of physician assistants and nurse practitioners. We don't take that responsibility lightly and committed to working towards a more equitable world inside and beyond our virtual office walls. If you want to learn more about Doximity, check out your app store at DOXIMITY. That's DOXIMITY.